Hi Libra, welcome to your personal energy focus reading. This is a general reading and a collective reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it's not resonating with you, check out your moon and rising signs. You might want to check those out anyway. Also, maybe another tarot reader, or just ask for guidance, because this is something I know. If we have a question, Spirit wants us to have the answer. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for my Libra friends. I thank you for love, light, and prosperity, and I thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Show us, what are the three main energies that Libra could focus on for their highest and best self? Please show us, what are the three main energies that Libra could focus on that would benefit their highest and best self? Again, we thank you for clear and concise messages. Okay, Libra, let's see what we got here. Okay, we're coming out of the gate with conflict and defeat, the third eye, and spiritual strength. We're going to get those clarified with the Arcanum Tarot. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you for my Libra friends. I thank you for showing us the energies that they would do well to focus on. Please show us clearly, what are these energies about? Why are we looking at conflict and defeat? Why are we looking at third eye? And why are we looking at spiritual strength? Show us clearly what's Libra got going on. We thank you for clear and concise messages, love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Why are these energies on the table? Okay. Clarifying conflict and defeat, we have the Page of Swords. And we have the Fool. Clarifying the third eye, we have the Chariot. And we have the Knight of Wands. And to clarify spiritual strength, we have the Three of Pentacles and Justice. Okay, Libra. Before we dig into that message, we're going to get an oracle message to see what Spirit has to say from the oracle deck. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, we thank you so much for our Libra friends. Show us, what is the oracle message, either that goes along with this message or that is just a little something extra that you want to say. What is the oracle message, please? Oh, I love this card. It's the One Ring Circus. Okay, so we're going to read from the book and see what it has to say. It says, you are capable and competent. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and you have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back to you your wholeness. Independent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. That's pretty powerful, Libra. Okay, so we're looking at conflict and defeat. Why would Spirit ask us to focus on conflict and defeat? I don't think Spirit ever asks us to focus on anything negative, except for what we've learned from the times that we felt conflicted or defeated. What did we pull out of that? What kind of wisdom did we pull from there? Because whatever we pulled from there, whatever wisdom we pulled from there has something to do with our truth, with who we are. This is the Page of Swords. He's real curious. He wants to know, so he's going to dig to find his truth. He's going to dig deep. He's going to go back where it hurt a little bit. He's going to go back where there might have been some pain or discomfort. And he's going to find what is the benefit there? How did this benefit him? How does he take that to move forward in his own truth? A healthy sense of who you are helps to attract that wholeness back to you in another. Remember that. They're saying to focus on this new journey, this new place that you find yourself in, this new place that you're going to go, whether it's with a job, with a relationship, or whatever. This is a general reading. These are general energy focuses, but places where Spirit wants you to put your attention. And right now, they want you to extract from the times in your life you felt defeated. Find your truth, find your wholeness, and use it as part of what moves you forward in a new journey. So we're getting the third eye chakra. I feel like for some of you, and this may be for just a specific some of you, your third eye has opened. And if not, for the rest of you, that it's either your third eye or some other of the gifts, the spiritual gifts that are about to open within you, or that have been kind of rearing their head a little bit. Intuition, clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance. Sometimes we just know, right? But with the third eye, it's saying that you've gotten flashes of things in your life, or flashes of like little picture, blocks of thought, or picture thoughts, or whatever, picture conversations that have given you messages. And that's part of what's going to move you forward in this new journey that you're about to take. Whether you're aware that there's a new journey or not, it's likely of a spiritual nature. And the reason that I say this is because of the Knight of Swords. For me, the wands for me are always about spiritual things. They're about inspiration, passion, creativity, spiritual communications, maybe through your third eye. And they're saying that Spirit's wanting to move you forward on this journey. Wherever it is they're taking you, they want to be your partner. They want to be the engine that gives you the momentum to move forward. And they want to take their momentum and your passion and the gifts that you're developing within yourself, or that's finally starting to awaken within you, and move you to a different place, metaphorically or literally. Look, you've got spiritual strength. I love this card. This guy back here reminds me of one of my spirit guides, Joseph. But this is truly this. They say our soul lives within us, right? But if you've never heard this, atoms are 99.99999% empty space. So if you think about that, we're here, and our soul or our spirit truly is way big around us, even bigger than this. So, but this is what this is saying is, you've been through a lot, Libra. You've been through a lot, and you've not given up. You, along with your guides, whether you ever acknowledge them or not, have been there. They've been there with you, and they've held the ceiling up. They've held the sky up. The little. I just heard the little. I can't remember what kind of little animal. The little chicken that walks around saying, "The sky's falling. The sky's falling." You never felt that way. You just kept trudging through it and deciding that you were determined to make something of yourself, or accomplish something, or whatever. And it's because you had the strength behind you, your guides, your angels, your archangels, cheering you on and holding things up as you continue to walk forward. And they're saying with this new passion, or this understanding of your gifts, because we all have them. Nobody's more special than the other. We actually all have these gifts. It's, do we allow them to develop into our lives, right? So with this new allowance from you to let these gifts flow through you, you're going to find some kind of passionate collaboration. Perhaps your only partners are going to be your spirit guides and your angels and your archangels and the Holy Spirit. Perhaps that, or whoever you work with, perhaps that's going to be your only collaborative partners. But this is a collaborative relationship and a collaborative project that is going to be successful. It's going to be fruitful. And then you get the Justice card. Okay, so everybody says, or a lot of people say, the justice card is about karma, right? Some of us create our own karma, right? Some of us decide we are going to take control of our lives and we are going to do whatever it takes to move ourselves forward. And I feel like that's what you're doing here. You're ready to balance the scales in your life. Even if it means, see how she's blindfolded? Even if it means you have to stand there and say, in your truth, you know what? This is what I believed all my life. But as I look back at all the conflict and defeat that I've walked through and overcome, I can see that none of what I used to think I knew was true. None of it. So I'm willing to work with you, my guides, my angels, the Holy Spirit, God, the universe, whoever it is you work with. I'm willing to blindly let you guide me. Let you guide me into what I know is the best thing for my higher self, for my soul. And I'm going to call you my truth. I'm going to call my higher self my truth. I'm going to walk in what's best for me to bring my own justice into my life. Very powerful. They've got you in a place where, look, the one ring circus, where they want you to have so much independence that you don't even think for a second that you need somebody's advice. You know, we give our power away sometimes, and we allow other people to make us feel like we don't really know. But the truth is, we do know. The truth is, our subconscious mind knows more. It's like the most amazing supercomputer, better than any man could ever make. And whenever we can tap into that subconscious mind and we can allow ourselves to communicate with our spirit guides and our angels and all that, we become unstoppable. We become independent in a one-ring circus where we don't need. It's nice to have the relationships. We want them, but we don't need them in our lives. We don't need them to move us forward. We don't need their permission to walk us forward, because we know, because we have the relationship with these guys, our team from the other side. Okay, Libra, they're moving you into a very powerful position, literally moving you. Literally moving you. And I say literally, maybe not from one place to another, but in your spirit, in your knowing, in your understanding of who you are. You're literally being moved right now. Or that's what they want to do. That's why they want you to focus on those energies. Focus on, what did you learn from the defeat? Focus on what are the gifts that you're willing to allow to flow through you. And focus on the fact that you have a team on the other side. And you can allow them to be your guide step by step. Okay, God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for this message for Libra. Thank you for the strength you see in them. Thank you for the strength that you want them to see in themselves. Show us, what's the PS that goes with this reading, please? Show us the PS that goes with this reading for Libra. You're competent. That's what that card, you are competent. Libra, you are competent, incredibly competent. You don't have to have anybody's permission to do what your heart's calling you to do. Okay. P.S. Look. So you are an air sign. This is a fire queen, a queen of a fire sign, right? She's the Queen of Wands. Again, the wands for me, very spiritual in nature, inspiration. It's about inspiration, creativity, passion. It's about you getting passionate about who you are and what it is that the power that you have within yourself as a human being. To acknowledge that. Most of us never acknowledge the power that we truly have. And this is about you getting passionate about who you are and using your intuition, using those gifts. I keep calling them gifts, but we all have them. But I guess the reason people call them gifts is that we don't all allow those gifts to flow through us. So I feel like this is where they're leading you, to allow those gifts to flow through you. And whether you use it for some kind of spiritual practice or whether you just use it in your day-to-day life to become at the top of your game, or in your relationships to become the whole part that draws in another whole part. However it is that it applies for you, this is who they see you as. This queen didn't get here because she was born into royalty. She got here because she's been through some stuff, right? She's been through some stuff, and she has stayed connected with her spirit team to get her there. That they're wanting to bring you to your happily ever after. And these are some of the energies that they want you to focus on to understand how to get there. You know, it's not about staying late at the office so that you can be counted worthy of a promotion. It's not about compromising your values, your core values and your beliefs so that this guy or this girl will love you enough. It's not about anything like that. It's about you standing in your wholeness. You're competent. You're already there. You're competent. And whenever you focus on these energies, you're going to become even stronger. So they're wanting to bring you here. And this is kind of like a map to help get you there. Whenever you stand in your wholeness, in your independence, in your completeness, this is naturally attracted into your life. And there's that justice card again, right? So look, you're a one-ring circus. And there's justice and there's justice. And it's like you don't have to wait for anybody to bring you justice, Libra. You can create your own justice in your own life. I'm not talking about go and slice somebody's head off if they did something wrong to you. No, I'm talking about following these steps, focusing on what are the things we learned from things that didn't work before. How are those things that we thought were true for all those years that now that we know that they're not true, how does that actually benefit us so that we can move forward? How can we allow our gifts to flow through us? And how can we better communicate with our guides, our angels, and our archangels? Because whenever we can do all that, we can walk in our own justice. We don't need anybody to bring it to us. Okay, Libra, that is your personal energy focus reading. And until next time, go out and have a super duper day. Bye.